Hello, baseball fans. King Ikeboo coming to you live from the underground bunker once again with the fourth game of round one of Cub Madness, NCAA-styled single elimination tournament featuring the greatest Cub teams of all time from ranked 1 to 32. And today we have, like I said, our fourth game in round one between the 29th ranked 2015 Cubs and the number 4 seed, the 1907 Cubs. The 2015 version was the beginning of this nice little run that the Cubs went through at the latter part of the past decade. This team got to the National League Championship Series and got swept by the Mets. But there's certain advantages for this team. Number one, the first guy, Jake Arrieta, who is probably, I haven't looked, but he's probably the best pitcher in this tournament. The 2015 version of Jake Arrieta. So that they have that going for them. 1907, it's one of the 3 teams in this tournament that actually won the World Series. 1907, 1908, and 2016 are the only 3 teams in this tournament that have won the World Series, so they have that going for them. Their real record was 107-45. They had 5 games bad luck, so really, no, that's good luck when you're finished better than your Pythagorean win-loss record. So they had good luck, one of the rare Cubs teams that had good luck. And same thing here for the 2015 Cubs. They should have finished at 90-72, but they had 7 games good luck as they finished at 97-65. Before I go any further, I just want to say that I was grieved today to hear of the passing of Al Kaline. My good buddy Steve and I debated many times who was better, Al Kaline versus Ernie Banks. And, I just did that because I like to debate the guy, but he was a great ball player. Sad to see them go. I'd say that Ernie Banks probably, if he wasn't injured in 1960, 61, he probably would have had a better career. But because up to that point, he had more great seasons up to that point than Kaline did, but Kaline was just steady as a rock for all those seasons. And there was a story I think I just read from 1970 where he collided with an outfielder making a play, and he was choking, and he was swallowing his tongue, and good old Willie Horton saved his life by using his great strength to pry open his jaws and pull out his tongue. So that's an interesting story I never heard of before. In Al Kaline, he would have passed a lot sooner if it wasn't for Willie Horton. But rest in peace, Al Kaline. We're thinking of you. We're thinking of the Tigers. We're thinking of all the Al Kaline fans and his family as well. And that great George Kell and Al Kaline booth that we used to hear years ago. So, yeah, we're thinking of you. All right, back to the game. 2015, 29th seed versus the number 4 seed, the 1907 Cubs. Here are the lineups for today's game. In left field, leading off, Chris Coughlin. For batting second, the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Batting fifth, the catcher, Miguel Montero. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Addison Russell. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Jorge Soler. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Starlin Castro. And batting ninth, the great starting pitcher, the 2015, Jake Arrieta. And for the number 4 seed, the home team today, we've seen this lineup many times already if you've been paying attention. Leading off and playing center field, Jimmy Slagle. Batting second, the left fielder, Jimmy Sheckard. Batting third, the first baseman, Frank Chance. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Johnny Evers. Batting fifth, the catcher, Johnny Kling. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Harry Steinfeld. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Solly Hoffman. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Joe Tinker. And batting ninth, today's starting pitcher is not Three-finger Brown, it is Orval Overall, who is the ace of this staff. Although, if you look at their lineup, they don't have one ace. They have many. Brown was no slouch, 1.39 ERA. Look at Feister, 14-9, 1.15 ERA. Rulebach, 1.69 ERA. What pitching staff in the history of baseball had all 5 starters below 1.50 ERA? But that's what we have here today. Actually, overall, the guy who's played today is the highest, 1.68 ERA. But he has a great whip, and that's why he's playing today. But all 5 starters had minus 0.68 ERA. It's amazing pitching staff. And for that reason, you have to think that this team could go far in this tournament. But I'll be playing as a 2015 team. They don't have anybody like Jake Arrieta. So they can have 5 great pitchers, but I don't think any of them are like Jake Arrieta. His whip is in the 0.8 range. 22-6, 177 ERA. 150 hits and 229 innings pitched, 48 walks, 236 strikeouts, and 10 home runs allowed. So we are going to get this one underway. It should be a dandy. Here's Chris Coughlin, the left fielder. And it's on Overall's card. And it's going to be a test for the second baseman. Second baseman Evers. And it's going to be an error, so Coughlin gets on with an error. And he has a 90% chance of a steal, as Overall is +1 and Kling is 0. So we are going to try. He only has a 14% chance of getting the lead. Can't get the lead. So here's Dexter Fowler. He's batting second. He usually batted leadoff on this team, but he has such a great non-double play statistics that I put him in second. So here's a pitch to Fowler. I don't have to worry about double plays. And it's on Overall's bad card, although everything is rolling on low numbers. And it's a 12. So it's not a double. It is a fly out to Sheckard for the first out of the inning. Brings up Anthony Rizzo. He had a great year that year. He is pretty much consistent every year. You can take this stat line and put it for the last 5 years, and it'd be hard to tell a difference. 278. Batting average, 31 homers, 101 RBIs. It's on his card, and he split the middle and hit the K. Strikeout, out number 2 for the 07 Cubs. And here's Chris Bryant. And it's on Overall's card, and he's going to strike out. So he has 2 strikeouts in the inning, and we're scoreless still. Here's Arrieta. What a card this is. He has a walk on 7, and he has a 1-6 hit on 5. So if the 07 Cubs are going to score runs, they'll have to be on their own cards. Here, and they do get their own card, and he doesn't walk. So he's going to fly out to right, and Soler will make the play. Consistent fielding in the outfield for the 2015 Cubs. 3-3-3 all the way across the board. Bryant is a 3, Castro a 3, Russell's a 2, and Rizzo's a 1. Montero's a 3, and Arrieta's a 3.26. There's Sheckard, batted 267 in 1907. And it's on Arrieta's card, and it's going to be a test for Chris Bryant. He has a 20% chance of allowing a hit and 24% chance of an error. No error. So he's going to make the play for the second out. No, it's a single through the drawn-in infield. How did they figure that? I guess because the corners were in. Did not notice that the corners were in. So he reaches, and now Sheckard has great stealing ability. Arrieta, his one Achilles heels. He could not hold base runners. But they didn't try to steal. I have to check. I'm sure I put it as the AI on 07, but we'll have to check that. And it's going to be a frank chance to Addison Russell. Nice play by Russell. And Chance is on the fielder's choice. Yeah, it says managed by the computer, so they must not have tried to steal. Here's Johnny Evers. Will he try to steal now? I think they did, but he didn't get the jump. He still has 80% chance. They probably will still go. I would go. He is running with the pitch, and we're just going to hold on to the ball. 11% chance of him throwing it away. So here's Evers, and he's a good clutch hitter. So is Kling, so is Steinfeld. So we're not going to walk him. We're going to pitch. Can't get the lead. Let's hope it's on Arrieta's column. And it is. And it's going to be a strikeout. Gets out of the inning with the K. Here's Miguel Montero. And it's on Montero's card. And he's going to ground out to the pitcher. Dribbler to the mound. And overall makes the play. Addie Russell. He gets it on his card. And he has a possible home run here if we roll 11 or less. And we roll a 12. So that kind of tells you where this game is going to go. But it's in the gap for a double, and Russell is on second base for Jorge Soler. One of the ones that got away. He led the American League in homers last season, and they gave him away for, I think they got a relief pitcher. What was his name? He was a good relief pitcher, so they got one good year out of the guy, but Kansas City's got a dandy for the next 10. That's pretty much the story of this this regime in Chicago. They give away all their good players for very little. And we're seeing the effects of it now. Here's Starlin Castro. As Soler strikes out. Castro with 2 outs, the last chance. Let's see if they walk him. Nope, they pitch to him. And we're going to hit the triple 2. So can we roll a 2 here? Nope, it's a 9. So it's going to end the inning. Slagle makes the play. And we're still scoreless. Here is Johnny Kling, batting .284 with a homer and 43 RBIs. And he's going to strike out. Arrieta strikes out. Has a second strikeout of the game. Here's Steinfeld. He homered in the first game of the series, and I don't think he's done much since. And of course, that was for the 06 Cubs. Line out to Castro for the second out. And here is Solly Hoffman. And it's on Arrieta's card, and it's going to be a catcher check. Montero with nobody on base. Typically, they make the play. It's going to be a foul out unless he drops the ball. He doesn't. So that's going to end the second inning, and we're still scoreless. Both pitchers pitching very well. Here's Arrieta. He's up. He's a 6N, which means he can hit the long ball. He's not going to hit the long ball here, though. He's going to strike out for the 4th overall strikeout. Here is Chris Coughlin. He's up. He's 0 for 1. And there's not much there on overall's card. He's going to be a test for Tinker. 26.4% chance of an error. And he misses it all. So he's going to make the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler. And he's going to strike out. That's strikeout number 5 for overall. Bottom of the third now. Tinker, Overall, and Slagle. And it's going to be a possible hit on the ballpark check. And it's a 9. So Bryant will make the play, and that's the first out of the third inning. Here's Overall. And he is going to ground out to Addison Russell for the second out. And now Slagle 0 for 1. And it's going to be a test for Russell. 10% chance of a hit, 10% chance of an error. And he passes both checks. The corners are in, but it shouldn't affect the second baseman as he makes the great play to end the inning. So we're in the 4th. This one's cruising along. Here's Rizzo. He is 0 for 1. And he's going to ground out to Evers for the first out. Here's Bryant, 0 for 1. Hits Overall's good column. You have to roll 6 or less. You roll an 8. He's going to line out to Steinfeld for the second out. And Montero, like everyone else, 0 for 1. Gets his column. But he finds the bad one, and it's ground ball to first base. Chance makes the play. And the 4th is over for the 2015 team. Here's the bottom of the 4th. Sheckard, Chance, and Evers. Heart of their lineup. And he's going to get strikeout number 3. Down goes Sheckard. Here's Chance. He's got his column. And he's going to have a good chance of a single if he can roll 15 or less. He rolls a 19. So Castro makes the play for the second out, and Evers is 0 for 1. And he gets his column. And that's a certain base hit, the second hit of the day for the 07 Cubs. And he has a 95% chance of stealing. He's going to try. Evers is back easily. Arrieta with the pickoff attempt, but still has 80% chance of a steal. And he's off to the races. This time we're going to throw the ball. We're getting good rolls. Oh, just about, but he does slide under the tag to be safe at second. Steinfeld's a good clutch hitter, so is Kling, so we'll just pitch to him. It's a 3-14 chance. Let's hope it's on Arrieta's card. We tried stealing again. Didn't get the lead. And it's on the best possible column. There's nothing there. Easy play for Russell. Ends the fourth inning. We're still scoreless. 2015 with 1 hit and 07 with 2. Here's Addy. He's the one with the hit. He's 1 for 1 with a double. And he's going to strike out most likely. That's strikeout number 6 for Overall. Here's Soler. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He gets his column. And he rolls a 2, which is a ground ball dribbler to the pitcher for the second out. Here's Castro. And not much there. He's going to fly ball to Slagle in center field for the third out. So we're halfway through the game, at least regulation, and it's still scoreless. Steinfeld's 0 for 1. And it's going to be a ballpark check. It's higher than 8. So Bryant will make the play. 1 out here in the 5th. Here's Hoffman. Gets his column. He got his column last time. And he's going to roll ballpark check. This time they're going to make the check. So it's the third hit of the day for the 07 Cubs. And another great base stealing opportunity. And it's a pickoff attempt, but Hoffman gets back. Will they try to steal again? Yes, he's off to the races. We're going to throw the ball. And it's 17. We got him! Montero gets him. I know he's only about a 15-20% chance during the regular season, but this is the playoffs, so he comes through with the big throw at the big time. And here's Tinker, 0 for 1. It's on Arrieta's card, which is always good news. Ground ball to Castro, and that ends the 5th. We're still scoreless. We go to the top of the 6th. Here's Arrieta. We're not taking him out. He gets his column. We have to roll high numbers. We don't. Roll a K, and it's strikeout number 7 for Overall. Here's Chris Coughlin, 0 for 2. And let's see what he can do with this. He's got a base hit. His first hit of the day off Overall's card. So it's a 90% chance, but I think it's only a 14% get lead, so we're going to try, but it doesn't pay. Fowler, we're just going to let him swing away. He won't hit into a double play. It's on his column. We got the possible hit. Have to roll 5 or less. This is the crucial part of this ball game. If you can roll 5 or less with 2 men on, 1 out, and the big boys coming up. And we get a 4. Nice. We can go. We're going to send them. They're going to cut off the throw. We got corner. Runners at the corner with 1 out. And Rizzo up to bat. The biggest chance of the ball game. Should we try to steal? Let's see. What's his odds? 25%. Okay. First of all, I'm going to look to see if Rizzo is, what kind of double play possibility he is. He's a 21. That's not bad. So I'm not going to send him. I'm going to let him swing away. He's not going to hit into a double play, which means he should score the run on a ground ball. It is on Overall. And it's a strikeout. What a key strikeout that is. Number 8 for Overall with runners at the corners. And now Bryant has to come through in the clutch. So we're not going to try to steal. We're just going to hope that he gets a base hit. There's a few things there. But he gets the K. Overall, a.k.a. Roger Clemens, is striking everybody out. That's strikeout, I believe, number 9. That is number 9 for Overall. He strikes out Rizzo and Bryant to get out of the inning, and it's still scoreless. And now he's up to bat. And it's on his card, and he's going to strike out himself. Only strikeout number 4 for Arrieta. Slagle 0 for 2. And there's a lot of walks there. And he hits one of them. So you know what that means. They're going to try to steal. And I wouldn't doubt if they try to steal third as well. Here they go. No, they don't try, but he's got his column. Okay, we got to roll higher than 9. This is a mirror of the top of the 6th. If they get 9 or less, they're in business. And they get 1. They are in business. And he's being waved to third. We're going to throw. At 65%, we got to roll higher. Yes, we got him! So now it's a clutch situation with a runner in scoring position. And chance is up. 359 on base. So we're going to use the trusty old compare tool to see who should we pitch to. Chance or Evers? Look at this. It's not even close. We're going to walk. We're going to walk Chance to get to Johnny Evers. And here's the play. We got to avoid the 1 column. And it's a check on Russell. It had to be tense. 10% chance of a hit, 10% chance of an error. Okay, we passed the first test. And we pass the second test. We get out of the inning because of the throw from Soler. Cuts down the runner at third and saves the inning for the 2015 Cubs. We're in the top of the 7th. We're still scoreless. Here's Montero. And we got the good column. 8 or less. 20 is not less than 8. He grounds out to the pitcher for the first out. Here is Addy. He has one of the 3 Cub hits, or 2015 Cub hits. And he's going to strike out. Strikeout number 10 for overall. Here's Soler. He's 0 for 2. And he'll probably strike out. He does. Strikeout number 11 for overall. Oh, one was a pitcher, I know that. He had Pollitt or I don't know. Magley. I thought it was the barber, but yeah. Oh well. I knew it was a pitcher anyway. Max Lanier, don't know him. Anyway, and they were reinstated 3 years later. They really didn't like you jumping to the Mexican League back in those days. Okay, here we go. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Things are getting very tense in this one. We know it's going to be some cheap little run that's going to decide this game. Got to stay off the 1 column. Okay, we'll live with that. It's going to be a catcher X, but there's nobody on base, so it should be safe. And no errors, so let's see. I think it's going to be good. Foul out the catcher. Montero, he's the defensive star so far this game. And here's Steinfeld. And he's got his 1. There's things there that could hurt us. But we hit the middle, and it's a strikeout number 5 for Arrieta. Here's Hoffman with 2 out. And it's on Arrieta's card, but he hit that ballpark thing. And he got the 20, so we survived that. 1, 2, 3, go the 07 Cubs in the 7th. We go to the 8th inning. We're still scoreless. Castro is up. And not much of a chance of anything. Okay, we gotta roll 4 or less. Can we do it? 12. No, we can't. Steinfeld makes the play. Here is Arrieta. We're gonna keep him in the ball game. And it's ground ball to Steinfeld again for the 2nd out. And here's Coughlin. He's 1 for 3. And overall, ground ball C. Ground ball to Chance. And the inning over through 7.5. We're still scoreless. Tinker's up. 0 for 2. And he gets his column. But he lines out the short, or to the second baseman, Addison Russell, for the first out. Overall, will they keep him in the game? Yes, they do. Ground ball to Addison Russell again. I think he's been the busiest fielder for the 2015 Cubs. Jimmy Slagle. He is 0 for 2 with a walk. And he's going to strike out. Strikeout number 6 for Arrieta. And that ends the 8th inning. We're still scoreless. Go to the 9th inning. Here's Dexter Fowler. Okay, hits that column again. Okay, we have to roll a 2 for a triple. If we can roll a 2, that will be immense for this ball game. 16 is not 2. Line out, fly out to Sheckard for the first out. Here's Rizzo. Got to get that column 2 and get one of these home runs. Got the 3. Okay, let's get hit by a pitch or something. Pop out to short. He is out. Chris Bryant, can you do something, please? I don't think I got a column all game long. And he's going to ground out the short. Easy play for Tinker. And after 8.5, we're still scoreless. Who's going to blink first? They got the heart of the lineup up. Here's Sheckard. He's 2 for 3 today. He has 2 of the 07's 4 hits. Not much there. Fly ball to left, Coughlin. Coughlin does not make any errors. So that's the first out. And that's the main reason why I didn't put our good old buddy Schwarber. We didn't put him out there because he is not a very good fielder. We went with the better fielder. Anyway, here's Chance, 0 for 2 with a walk. Good column. Ground ball to short. Castro makes the play for the second out. And here's Johnny Evers, the only man standing between us and extra innings. Gets his column, and he gets a base hit, his second hit of the game. So both he and Sheckard have 2 hits, and you know he's going to steal. Can't get the lead, but he'll still steal, probably. There he goes. Can Montero do it again? He doesn't. It was a decent roll, but it wasn't good enough. So here it is. It's 2 out. Bottom of the 9th. Clutch situation. Man in scoring position. Johnny Klingup, who's a good clutch hitter. 316. He's got this as a clutch. This is a clutch. This is a clutch. And this is a clutch. We have to avoid columns 1 and 2. And putting Steinfeld on doesn't really help us because he's just as good. All right. Column 3 or column 4, 5, 6. We can live with any of those, but columns 1 and 2 will be disaster. Okay, well, he's trying to steal again. Kind of hope he would have went because we might have had a better chance throwing him out. Here we go. No column 1 or column 2. 6. Okay, but there's still some stuff there. Oh, he hit that. We got to roll higher than 3. If we roll higher than 3, we go to extra innings. If we roll 1, 2, or 3, this game is over. 6 is higher than 3. Bryant makes the play, and we go to extra innings. Overall, will they keep him in? He's just below his pitch limit, although you can go pretty much over that with no penalty. We haven't hit a column all day. Strikeout number 12 for Overall. Here's Addison Russell. He has one of the 3 2015 hits. Nothing there. Ground ball. The only thing we can hope for is this 19% error. Wasted a 1. Hit the error! And Addy reaches on an error by Evers. And he's not much of a stolen base threat. Soler can hit a home run, but oh no, he's good defensively. Boy, we really make ourselves a lot worse in the outfield. They put Schwarber in here, but Schwarber can hit the home run. I just can't handle the defense. I need defense. He can hit a home run. He can do it. I just wish I'd hit a column for the first time in the game. No. So it doesn't matter if Schwarber was up or not. It would still be the same. Okay, so It's to Hoffman. He's a 3, so we have a 30% chance of a hit. And if we hit this 1, 2, or 3 double, we have a chance. Well, it'll be at third base. And this one, if we roll a 1, we'll score. So here we go. Nope. No hit. But he got an error. Hoffman drops the ball. Russell goes to third. And we got prime scoring chance here. Soler at second. Russell at third. And the infield's in for Starling Castro. Oh, but the thing is, we're going to have to pinch hit for Arrieta. And Arrieta, it is so nice having him out there. He's not even close to being tired. Oh, man. Castro. Okay, Castro, do your thing. You're 0 for 3. What should we... Okay, we're going to use the tool. No, we're going to use the compare tool. Yeah, here it is. Okay, who else could... If we bring in... Okay, so... Who would we bring in to play... Russell's a good shortstop. So then we would play... Okay, let's see here. Done. I'm going to look at the fielders first. So we take out Castro, put Addison Russell to short, where he's better. And let's see, we have Javier Baez. He's a good second baseman. He's an outfielder. Schwarber, of course. La Stella is a horrible fielder. So that's all we have. We have Baez, and that's it. We only got 3 middle infielders. Okay, so if we, using the compare tool, we bring in Schwarber here. It goes up a lot. He has no chance of a double play. He does strike out 25% of the time. And that's the thing we don't need is a strikeout. We want to put the ball in play. No. Baez has 0 chance of a double play against him. Let's compare those two. Let's compare Baez. Baez will strike out 29% of the time. So I think Castro has the best chance of putting the ball in play. Oh, there's no double play. Okay, so we don't have to worry about the double play. Let's see if they walk him. If not, we'll let him hit, and then we'll have to pinch hit for Arrieta. Okay, so here we go. Man, well, at least we got this column. There's some things there. 6. We got to roll 6 or less. 6 or less. 7! 7! And he lines out. Now, Arrieta is not even close to being tired, but we got to pinch hit. Now, do we not use Schwarber? We don't need a home run. We just need a base hit. That's all we need. La Stella. It's a clutch situation. That's something we have to remember as well. See, Schwarber goes down, but La Stella goes up. Denorfia goes down. So we're going to bring in La Stella to pinch hit for Arrieta. Column 3 is what we want. Can we hit our column for the first time in the game? Could we possibly do that, please, game? They're going to intentionally walk him. Okay, Chris Coughlin. Okay. He has lots of choking in the clutch. Yeah, that's that AI. He's smart. We wasted Arrieta. We wasted La Stella. All right, let's go. Okay, we got our column, but there's a 2. It would look so much nicer if it wasn't a clutch situation. 8. You know we're going to roll higher than 8. We haven't got a roll offensively in this whole game. 16. Inning over. Excellent chance. is wasted. Now we got to bring in another pitcher. All right, who's up? We got 3 right-handers in a row. So I naturally look at Dan Heron, who is great against right-handers, but nothing like Arrieta. We got Rondon. Rondon's our closer. We got Hendricks. Guess we can bring in Kyle Hendricks. Or Heron. Oh, They're both about the same. Compare other. Okay, who's better? Are we going to bring in Heron? Or are we going to bring in Hendricks? More power against Heron. Slightly higher on base for Hendricks. All right, so we're bringing Heron. Just 1 inning. Here we go. Bottom of the 10th. Ground ball shortstop. Castro makes the play for the first out. Here's Solly Hoffman. He is 1 for 3. And he grounds out to shortstop for out number 2. And brings up Tinker. Gets his column. Gets a base hit. At least Heron can hold on a base runner, so it's not an automatic steal. And here's Orval. Well, they keep him in the ball game. You can't get the lead. Looks like they're keeping him in. Might as well. He's been dominant. Wild pitch. That makes things a little bit more interesting. Is he a left-handed batter? Looks like he's on this side. He's a switch hitter. 222 and 360. Then we have left-hander. And we look at the lineup. He only up here. So I don't think he's going to bat next inning. There's a lot of junk here. Home runs. He's a W, but still. Doesn't really matter. That would still be the ball game. It's on his column. We lucked out. And he strikes out. So Dan Heron does the job. And Orval still in the game. And it's going to be a ground ball to Steinfeld for out number 1 here in the 11th inning. Here's number 2, Anthony Rizzo. And he gets hit by the pitch. Orval pitches him a little bit too much inside. He's on first base. Let's see if he can try to steal. 25%. He's running. 6. He's safe. Man in scoring position. Bryant 0 for 4. Bryant's rookie season. 26 homers, 99 RBIs, 199 strikeouts. How many times has he struck out today? Let's see. Where's the stat? Strikeouts. Russell Bryant 2. Anyway, let's see if he can get a hold of one here. All we need is a hit. 5. We don't get our column. Catcher X. But Kling is an outstanding catcher. Pop out. And he makes the play for the second out of the inning. Brings up Montero 0 for 4. Doesn't get his column. Is going to strike out. That's number 13 for Orval. And that's it for Heron. We're going to bring in somebody that can face left-handers. Who will that be? Richard. Richard looks good to me. Richard, he's good at holding on runners. He's going to face Slagle, Sheckard, and Chance. And if anyone gets on, Evers. Hopefully he can get through this inning. Here we go. 3, that's a good column. Shortstop A. Castro's been busy lately. Here's Sheckard. Hits his column. Gets the base hit. So they have the runner on with 1 out. Frank Chance up, and oh, this is ugly. This is ugly. I guess we got to pull him. We can't pitch 408 and 519. We just can't do it. We need somebody who can hold a runner on, though. Grimm is +9. I don't think he can. Jason Hamill +2. Hendricks -1. Lester +9. Well, that's understandable. -3 for Strope, and Wood is -6. But he's a left-hander. We're going to run out of pitchers the way we're going. Hendricks. We're bringing Hendricks to face Frank Chance. All right. Now they have that 80% chance of stealing again. There he goes. He's running. 7. He's safe. Man in scoring position. 1 out for Frank Chance. Gets his column. But he popped out to third. We dodged a bullet there. And here's Evers. Do we put him on? Oh, I don't know. Kling is an excellent clutch hitter. 4. 7. Got to roll higher than 7. 12. Ground ball to Rizzo. And that's the end of the inning. And they still have overall in the game. It's the 12th inning. So should we do a decision for the AI? I don't know. We'll let them play. We'll let them. He's doing incredible, so there's no reason to pull him. Okay, we got our column for the first time. Let's see if we can get something here. Oh, it's that ballpark thing. And roll a 16 once again. Fly ball. Sheckard makes the play here in the 12th inning. Soler 0 for 4. And we get another ballpark check. This time we make it. Base hit up the middle. Soler, 70% chance. Oh, they're going to bring Kid Durbin in the game. So they changed and bring in a left-hander. Castro, that's good for us. Castro likes left-handers. Okay, but he can't steal. Here's the pitch to Starlin Castro. Gets his column. Oh, a 6 and an 8 would be really nice. But we roll a 3. Hoffman did not play well last time. He got a double. No error, but it's a double for Starlin Castro because of Hoffman didn't get to it. And he takes third, and there's 1 out. And Hendricks can't hit. So we're going to bring in a pinch hitter for Kyle Hendricks. And who will it be? We have Matt Caesar, who likes left-handers. We have Javier Baez, but he strikes out every time. And we got Austin Jackson. Austin Jackson, Matt Caesar. Okay, we're going to bring in Austin Jackson. He has probably the best chance of making contact here. They got the infield in. They're probably going to walk him because Coughlin is on deck. Let's see if my prediction comes true. They do. So now we got a pinch hit for Coughlin. Who do we bring in? Do we bring in Baez? He doesn't hit into any double plays, but he strikes out like the Dickens. Well, we're going to bring him in. Oh, he's the only infielder we have. Spare infielder. So we got any of these guys can hit? Nope. Travis Wood was a good hitter. He's only a 1 here. Caesar, but he hits into a multitude of double plays. Or no double plays, but strikes out. Oh, decisions. Okay, let's do the compare. Okay, we're going to go Baez and we're going to go Caesar. Okay, so Strikeout 3.7. On base 371. Slugging 483. Now they could pull him. They could put another pitcher in. I think we got to take the chance with Baez here. 431 on base. We'll never see those numbers again against this pitching staff, so we got to do it now. Oh, up here. Baez. Javier Baez. We got to hit that one column. If we can hit that one column, we'll be very happy. 5 is not the one column. Strikeout! It's not even his fault. It's on the pitcher's card. And that's the second out, and it's Dexter Fowler. And he has many, many, many choke in the clutches here. And he gets that column with all the chokes in the clutch. And he hits one of the chokes in the clutch. And we fail again to come through in this crucial situation. And now we got to do all these... defensive changes. Okay, Jackson is going to... Let's see, Fowler. He has to play center field. So Jackson will play in left. I really like to keep Baez in the game for his defense. And chase him. That's what I'll do. I'm going to bring him in. He's going to play second base. And Russell will play short. At least we'll have better defense. And now we're going to face a bunch of right-handers, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. But we used up all our right-handers. Our good right-handers. Lester's a left-hander that likes facing right-handers. Rondon's our closer. I would like to have him for a closer. Strope. Okay. It's going to be Pedro Strop. Pedro Strop's going to come into the game to pitch. Here in the bottom of the 12th inning. Facing Kling, Steinfeld, and Solly Hoffman. Good column there. He's going to get the strikeout. He struck out 81 in 68 innings. It'd be nice if Strop can pitch a couple innings. That would be very nice. Gets his column. And he's going to get a base hit. Thankfully, Strop holds runners on well. Here's Hoffman. And he's going to... What's this? Wild pitch! Strop throws a wild pitch. He is a 20 wild pitch rating. I did see that, but... Oh, no. Not another one. Oh, he tried. Oh, try to get the lead. Come on, no more wild pitches. Gonna get the strikeout. Strikeout number 2 for Strop. And Tinker. Durbin is a left-handed batter, and he's good. Holy cow, he's a good hitting pitcher. So we're going to pitch to Tinker. 5. And it's a chance for Russell. Hopefully this... So I'm sure if this goes 7, 8, or 9 here, then I will look like a genius. Because that would be a base hit against Starlin Castro, but Russell will make the play. See, that probably would have been a hit on Starlin Castro, and the game would have been over. But because it's Russell, he makes a great play, and the inning is over. Anyway, here's the 13th inning. I won't gloat anymore. Durbin's still in the game. Boy, they got to take him out. He's not very good. I'm going to do an executive decision here. If they want a left-hander in, we'll bring in Feister. Because, yeah. Anyway, I did that for the sake of fairness. Feister is an incredible pitcher with his 1.15 ERA. He's going to face Rizzo. And he's going to hit Rizzo. Rizzo's been hit for the second time. With bases clear, benches clear in that situation. Here's Bryant, 0 for 5. He's not proving himself very well. And he struck out 3 times, I think. Wouldn't doubt it anyway. And it's a pass ball, Kling. So we have a runner in scoring position with nobody out. And this Cubs don't play the bunt game, so he can't bunt. He's a D, so we just let him swing away. And we don't get the Roll. And he's going to strike out again. Is that 4 strikeouts for Bryant? That's 3. 3 strikeouts. The hat trick for Chris Bryant. Montero. Montero will stay in the game. Ground ball C. That's what Bryant should have done. Now the runner's at third base with 2 out. And Russell's up, and we can't pinch hit for him even if we wanted to. There is nobody on the bench to play shortstop. And we hit the ground ball X. So we got to hope for an error here. We got a 26% chance. Come on, hit that error. Ooh, just buy it. Tinker makes the play and the inning's over. We go to the bottom of the 13th. Strop is going to try pitching some more. Gets his column. Strikes out. He's not much of a hitter, Mr. Feister. Here's Slagle. Going to be a Baez check. 224. Past the first check. I get past that 11. No! You just see it going around that 11. And he makes the error. So the winning run is on base for Jimmy Sheckard, who's 3 for 5. And he's running. Let's throw him out. 12 is not throwing him out. They got a runner in scoring position. Sheckard, no, we don't put him on. 2. And he's going to walk. So they got 2 men on for Frank Chance. 303 on base. Got the walk. The bases are loaded. Bases loaded. 1 out. Infield in. Outfield in. Only a 262. So here's, he's probably tired. But what effects are on his card? Is this the one that affects the strikeout here? Turns to something else? I am not really sure. The computer is saying that he's only 262. Oh. Okay, he's due to bat in the next inning. All right, let's see what happens. 262, that's not much. Oh, we can't hit that walk. We do. The game is over on a bases loaded walk. That is it. 1-0. 2015 are eliminated on a bases loaded walk. So that is the ball game in the 13th inning. Bases loaded walk. The win goes to Jack Feister. And the loser, Pedro Strop. On a bases loaded walk to Johnny Evers. And that is the way that the game ends. And one team is eliminated and one team moves on in a 13th inning bases loaded walk. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the game today. At the final score, the number 4th seed, the 1907 Cubs, won. And the 29th seed, the 2015 Cubs, nothing. Once again, this is King Ikeboo signing off. Goodbye, each and every one of you.